Hello everyone and welcome to one of my favorite videos to film. I have got my BOXYCHARM for this month, September 2018. As always, like I said, I am very excited. Not only do I get to try out new products, but I get to try them out with you all. If you don't know, real quick while I'm cracking into this, BOXYCHARM is a monthly beauty subscription box where you can get skincare, hair care, beauty products, makeup, that sort of stuff. I think it's 5 to 6 products and I think it's 21 bucks a month depending on which subscription you decide on, you know, month to month, 6 months, 12 months, that sort of a thing. And all of the products are full size. So I have avoided all spoilers, so I'm very excited to see what is in my box this month. So this is the pamphlet that will tell us everything that's in the box. And now, I see so many things that I am so excited about. Okay, so first off, it looks like we have got a blush from Laura Geller. This is the Baked Blush and Brighten Tropic Hues. It's apparently also a sample and not for resale. Dang, this has a mirror in it and everything. Now, I think it's Laura Geller. The highlights, the swirly ones, I love those. So I have high hopes for that blush and it looks like a really pretty color, so that's exciting. And then it looks like we got some brushes in here. Who are these by? Alamar. We just recently got a eyeshadow palette from them, right? I think it was it in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, or she just picked it because she liked it? Either way, so it looks like we've got flat square top type of a brush, we've got another kind of squarish type brush, and then a fluffy blending brush that's a little longer than I personally like for my fluffy blending brushes, but they feel really soft and I like the colors, nice and colorful, so those are exciting to have. I'm always down for more brushes. And then, okay, it looks like the palette this month, we have got something from Pretty Vulgar. I think getting an eyeshadow palette is something that BOXYCHARM does every month. I just feel like we always get one. Now, I feel like I have heard very contradictory reviews on these palettes, but I feel like mostly people don't like Pretty Vulgar eyeshadows, but this is the Nightingale palette. Oh good, it's the nudish looking one. Kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked palette. So that's exciting. I am very excited to go into that. It's got a mirror in there. And then it says Shake Me Up. So is this a liner? Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner from Butter London. All right, that's exciting. And then last but not least, it looks like we got a lipstick from Hank and Henry. I don't think I've heard of that brand before. This is their matte liquid lipstick in the shade Pedal Pusher. It just looks like a nice kind of a nudie everyday kind of a pink color. Ooh, there's an owl on top. So cool. I'm actually really excited about these products. Like all of them, actually. I am a little surprised. I thought I was going to be getting a full-size referral product. I think it was supposed to be a MAC blush. Maybe they ran out of stock or something, but it seems like every month they have been doing, like, if you refer a friend, I think not only do they get points or dollars off of their purchase, and then I get points to spend at the BOXYCHARM store, but then also, while supplies last, they and you will get an extra full-size product in your box. I'm assuming for referrals it's the first person that uses your link. They said I was gonna be getting it. Like, they sent me an email saying like, yeah, you referred somebody. So, I mean, I didn't get it. Hopefully the person that used my referral link, I mean, thank you for using that. I appreciate it. But I hope you got your full-size product if you also got an email saying that you're gonna get it. But either way, it looks like the theme this month is Wildflower. Whatever that means. So, I'm gonna go prep myself, put on some foundation and stuff, and then I will be right back and we can start putting on blush and lipstick and eye stuff. I'm excited. So, y'all ready for a snap transition? Ready? Ding! Okay, so face is on for the most part. Let's start off with this blush from Laura Geller. We will get you zoomed in. I opted out of highlighter today just because this looks like it has got a fair amount of glow to it already. Let's see. Oh, nice and silky smooth. And yeah, it looks like a peachy coral kind of a color. Definitely more on the peach / orange side of things. There it is. That looks really pretty. Kind of reminiscent of NARS Orgasm, and of course, clouds have come. Here we go, sun. There we go. Bring the warmth back. So, Gonna go ahead, dip into this just a little bit. Yep, that looks about right. Let's see how this does. I don't know, as appreciative as I am of the little mirror in here, it's also quite hard for me to like only get half of a mirror. It's kind of playing tricks on my eyes, I feel like. That looks really pretty. I mean, I think you can definitely see a difference from that cheek to that cheek having no blush on it, and that one having blush. Looks like it blended out really nicely and easily, so let's do it again. Very nice. So there is zoomed in. Hopefully you can see that glow that it gives the cheek, just where it hits the high points and where the light shines on it. It does give you a glow like a highlighter would, but it also gives you the pink of a blush. So, yay! And like always with eyeshadow, I am gonna go ahead and prime just one of my lids, just for curiosity's sake, see how this eyeshadow palette does with primer and without primer. I'm pretty sure I have yet to find an eyeshadow that doesn't crease and fade on me through the day, but you know, whatever. I'm not giving up hope quite yet. And before I hop into that, I'm actually going to get into this lipstick. Apparently this is going to be frosting scented, which is always exciting. It's going to be highly pigmented, matte, not transfer, not be drying. Boop! It really is. It's like a buttercream frosting. Kind of reminds me, what were those called? The NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams that most people love, and I don't know that I cared for them. But let's see. The applicator is like a teardrop triangle. Yeah, quite flat. Yeah, that's definitely full color. Okay, so I did have to go in for a second dip. I don't feel like this applicator, like, it collects all of the product at the very tip, but not on the middle part of it, so I feel like it doesn't pick up product too well. But, I mean, overall, it's a super pretty color. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty standard color for, like, mauve-y pinks, and it is certainly the kind where, while it's drying down right now, got that stick to it, but it does give me hope, hopefully, that it's gonna be transfer proof. Now moving on to this eyeshadow palette. And like I said, these are my kind of colors. Beautiful, beautiful neutrals with some cool tones thrown in and some warm tones for sure, so it's a good mix. So I guess to start off, like I said, I'm gonna try out these brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead with Flip Out here, and I'm just gonna apply this on the outer portion of my eyelid. I'm not gonna do anything revolutionary with this eye look, you guys. Just doing what I'm comfortable with. So hopefully you'll be able to see, I feel like this went on a lot more pigmented on the primed side, but I also feel like it blended less well. Interesting. But I'm just gonna take this fluffy blending brush into Hide and Seek, and I'm sure you guessed it, I am just gonna use this to blend into my crease and just blend out that last shadow color that I put on. Then using the same brush, I'm just gonna go in with Swoop. Oh, so lightly. Oh, so lightly. I'm just gonna use this to really deepen up the crease on the outside. Then I'm just gonna use my fingers. I'm gonna go into I Spy here. And it does feel quite soft. It doesn't feel like exceptionally soft in the sense that it doesn't feel like it's gonna be crumbly, so I think that's a good thing. And I'm putting this on the outer half of my lid. Just patting that on. It really looks like these are blending really nicely together on both sides, I guess, and I'm not having any problem with fallout or anything, so that is excellent. And then I'm gonna go in with Clutch, and I'm sure you guessed it, I'm putting this on the inner half of my lid. Yay! I'm also gonna go into Break Free with my pinky. Ooh, that one feels a little gritty. I'm just gonna use this as my inner corner highlight. And so I can say I used all the brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat one into a dark side and just very lightly line my lower lash line with this. And ta-da! Like I said, nothing revolutionary in terms of colors or anything, but I still think it's a really, really pretty look, and honestly, I really like these eyeshadows so far. So we'll see how these end up lasting throughout the day. Now I'm gonna go ahead with this Butter London liner. It says to shake it up. It says it's a roll-on. I'm wondering if this is one of those like pizza cutter type looking ones. We'll see. It is! Oh, I'm actually really nervous about this. So can you see it? It's this little wheel. So nervous. But let's give it a try. We're gonna try it. So much concentration. But so far, I mean, it's not awful. It's just really different. Because I'm used to doing these short little strokes, but I feel like this applicator kind of forces you to, or not necessarily forces, but like encourages you to use longer strokes. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. It's a little awkward to get a good wing. Since it's round, to get a sharp point is kind of like, maybe it's asking a little too much. Whew, not too bad for a first try though, right? And then the actual, do you see that? It's got like this little silicone squishy thing that you end up dipping into. Whether that makes much of a difference or not, I don't know, but that is one of the mechanics, I guess. So there you go, liner is on. I feel like that applicator, it just is gimmicky. Like I feel like it makes it harder than it needs to be. You can see I kind of over stroked in the corner there because it does just kind of roll away. But overall, I do think it looks good. It looks nice and black. I was able to get a semi-crisp line with it, but I really like this makeup look overall. I mean, this is definitely something that I would and do tend to do with my makeup, all these products together. Nice neutral, slightly smoky kind of an eye with the liner and the nice warm blush with a nice pink lip. Just think everything is looking good. So, whew, it got hot in here trying out all this new makeup, but I'm excited to bring you guys along with me today so that we can see how all of this makeup ends up lasting. My fingers are very crossed that everything ends up working out because so far, so good. Let's check. Okay, it looks like the lipstick is mostly transfer proof, not completely, but I think that's gonna do it for me for now. I will go ahead and check in with you guys multiple times throughout the day or whenever I feel like I should or need to, and then I will see you all for my very final check-in here at the very end of the night. So, I'll see you all very soon here on YouTube Land. Bye! Alright, hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 11:48 in the evening. I feel like I'm filming a first impressions or something, which technically I guess I am. I guess with these like BOXYCHARM and Sephora Play videos, I'm just always used to having to film these in multiple days and then piece it together, because usually there's like a mask or like I need my hair to be a certain way or whatever. This was all makeup, right? So I can tell you all about it. And just overall, if I thought this BOXYCHARM was worth my 21 bucks, however much I pay them. Jesus, I need to go to bed. The brushes, they're fine. Like, I'm always happy to have more brushes. It means I have to wash them less often. So these will happily be added to my stash. The blush I am super happy with. It looks like it is still full power on my cheeks. Like, it looks really, really good. I like the color of it. I like that it has highlight pretty much built in, you know. If I feel like it, I could still wear highlight with this, but if I don't feel like it, I don't have to. I am always down for a twofer moment in terms of my makeup products. On my eyes, as you can see, the eyeshadow on the side that I used primer hung in really, really well. It is definitely creased on the not primed side and just looking disgusting. And the eyeliner, for the most part, hung in. It definitely wore off around my tear ducts, and then it's also kind of smudgy on one side. So for me, just with this being so gimmicky, I don't find this easy to use. Like, I guess for me, I don't find liquid liner, like a pen liner, difficult to use. So to me, this just makes the process unnecessarily difficult, so this is a pass for me. I'm actually really happy with the eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I feel like when these came out, they didn't get very good reviews, so I'm actually really happy that this was included in this month's BOXYCHARM so I could give it a shot. I don't know, these are just, they're my kind of colors. It's a good mix of, it looks like satins and glitters and mattes and metallics, so this is right up my alley. I really like this eyeshadow palette. And then the lipstick, it's okay. It doesn't feel super duper dry, but it doesn't feel super moisturizing either. You can also see it does the thing where in the corners of my mouth it ends up fading. It held in a lot better than I thought it was going to through my dinner, and it did reapply over itself well. I just don't like that the applicator doesn't pick up much product, and there's so many matte liquid lipsticks out there that keeping something mediocre or like hanging on to something mediocre like this, or even like on the better side of mediocre, it's just not worth it for me. So I will be passing this lipstick on. But overall, I think this BOXYCHARM was a success. You know, surely this palette, this blush, and these brushes add up to well beyond the 21 bucks that I spent. So there you go, folks. I hope that was helpful for you, seeing all of these first impressions on everything. Let me know in the comments down below if you get BOXYCHARM. What products did you get in your box this month? I think it was on Twitter. Someone told me that they got a questionable product that made them think of me in their box this month. I don't think I got that questionable product. At least nothing made me go, oh, what? So if that was you, please tell me what that actually was that you got in your BOXYCHARM. And also, if for whoever's watching and it wasn't you, let me know if you get BOXYCHARM. What was in your box? Did you get the same stuff as me, different stuff? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you want BOXYCHARM if you don't get it? Why or why not? I love hearing from you guys. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, please do go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!